you. I know you all know how wonderful Alex Best is, so let's give him a round of applause. He is so wonderful that he invited a politician to the poetry reading. That's a pretty brave thing to do. But I'm Delegate Shelly Simonds. I represent this area, the top part of Newport News in the Virginia House of Delegates. And you may remember me. I was famous for 15 seconds because I had a tied election back in 2017 when I needed one more vote to win. And they ended up choosing the winner that was going to go to the State House by pulling a name out of a bowl. So now everybody knows me as Shelly Every Vote Counts Simonds. But I do think it is really important for everybody to vote. Doesn't matter if you're voting for a Republican or a Democrat. I happen to be a Democrat. But it's just important to vote because, you know, if you don't vote, you can't complain. The news that I would bring you from the Virginia government is that we have kind of divided government right now. The House and the governor's mansion are controlled by Republicans, but the Senate is controlled by Democrats. So we didn't really get a whole lot done in terms of legislation. I've been working on human trafficking prevention and fighting the crime of human trafficking, and I got a bill passed that would require anybody who works in a hotel is going to have to do human trafficking recognition training so that they know the signs. And so if they suspect human trafficking, they know how to report it to the management. And if they see something, they know how to say something. So that was a bipartisan bill. I'm really proud of that one. And I think the big thing for you all to know, and we were just talking about it actually with some of the folks here, is that because we were very responsible with our budget for about 4 years under the Northam administration, we actually had a surplus in our budget. So the good news is that we passed a bunch of tax cuts for everybody, and the average family should get about a $1,000 tax cut. And we also increased the standard deduction, which is going to reduce people's taxes a lot. And we also created, for the first time, a military tax deduction. So if you're over 55 and you're a veteran, you get a tax break. So I hope you guys are excited about that. The other good things we did is we gave teachers a raise, and we invested a lot of money in cleaning up the Chesapeake Bay, so we have clean water in Virginia. And one of my personal favorites is we got $1.2 billion to try to rebuild some of our crumbling school infrastructure. So I don't know if any of you went to Denby High School or Warwick High School, or Huntington Middle School, but those schools need to be rebuilt. And one of the problems is that nobody wants to take responsibility. The local governments can't raise that kind of money to rebuild a school. They can't raise $100 million to rebuild a school, but the state said that they didn't want to help the local government, so it was kind of like, you do it, no, you do it, you do it. And so finally, we got an agreement where the state is going to give some funding to help rebuild crumbling school infrastructure. So that's $1.2 billion with a B that's going to go to help rebuild our schools. So I'm really proud of that, and thank you guys for letting me say a few words, but I'm here for you. I'm Shelly Simonds. If you need anything, we can help you get appointments with Department of Motor Vehicles if you have any trouble with that. If you have any unemployment claim trouble, you just reach out to my office, state level services. I am here for you. Thank you.